to close. No, oh my. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hi, Carla, if you're still here. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's not what I wanted at all. Oh my. There we go. I don't know where it tells me. Okay. This says zero viewers, and that says 4. So, hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hopefully it's working. Hello. Welcome in. You can't hear me? Lovely. Okay, how about now? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Very low sound. Okay, how's that? Can you hear me now? I haven't gone live in a very long time, so trying to figure out all the software. It's very complicated. Hopefully I have it figured out. Hello. Oh, good. Welcome in, Angel. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Perfect. Is it laggy at all, or is it working okay? Good, good. I'm glad I got that figured out. I was hoping you'd be able to see the dogs back there, but they all moved. I figured I would go live today since I didn't have a video for you guys. I've been working on, well, that's weird, painting eyes back there, and for my PalmStreet that's coming up, so I haven't been crocheting a whole lot, so I didn't have anything to share with you for this video, for the Monday video. So decided to go live instead, and I'm working on a horned lizard. So I have all the little footies done, the little toes. This is my own pattern. I have a custom order for it on Etsy right now, so that's what I'm working on. What are you guys up to today? It's Monday, right? Happy Monday. All right, let's get pattern up here and get started. Oh, I also have my Volare pillow, the Volare stuff linked down in the description, hopefully, and you can get 15% off if you order using my code. It's CraftyKate15. It'll give you 15% off. I literally use this thing every time I crochet, so thought I would share that with you guys. My chair doesn't have armrests, so without it I am very uncomfortable. April. How's it going? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's wait till the next day. I always have to unload mine after the market because I have a truck, so then it's all in the back and might get rained on, so I have to do it right then. But I bet it feels good to finally have it done. Oh yeah, your market was on Friday, right? Your great big one. I bet that was crazy. I can't wait for your video. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Everybody's been having markets. I've been feeling lost. I don't have any markets scheduled, so I'm just doing PalmStreet and Etsy, so trying to get into a new rhythm. Oh, it was a 3-day market. I didn't realize that. That's crazy. I bet you're exhausted. We'll see if I can do this pattern and talk at the same time. It's my own pattern, so I should be able to handle it, but it is a little complicated with the picots on the back. See how it goes. Gotcha. So just the 2 days, but still, I bet that was very exhausting with how big it was. Yeah, I'm very excited for that video. See how it all went. Your markets are always so fun to watch because they're so big. I don't have access to big markets like that here. You have a Prius. Unloading it at markets is always funny. That would be funny, having it all packed in a little car. More and more just keeps coming out like a Mary Poppins bag or something. That's funny. Let's see. Yeah, I have a truck, so it all just goes in the back, and then the plushies and stuff go in the back seat so they don't get wet if it happens to rain. I bet. You have so much stuff that you take, that would be crazy. Yeah, 1-day markets are exhausting enough. My small town here likes to do 2-day markets, which I don't understand because they're not big enough. So I've done several 2-day markets, but they were very slow and not worth 2 days. I feel like they'd get more traffic if they just did it 1 day. You have the pattern, but you haven't done it yet. Yeah, so I have all the little feet done already. I have all 4. So I have all the little footies done. Once you figure out the little picot stitch, it's really not bad, but you do have to pay attention and count, which I'm not doing a good job of so far. So I'm starting the body. So I have the little chain here, and then I'm starting the first round of picots. But yeah, it's not too bad once you figure it out, and you're just, once you do the round of picots, then you're just working around the picots so that they make the spikes sticking up. But yeah, it ends up real cute. Now I don't know where I'm at. Let's see. All right. Keep going. See how it goes. Keep looking up, I'm dropping my stitches. Is anybody working on anything fun? I've been wanting a new pattern to try. I have patterns I could try that I haven't made yet, but I went through them all yesterday and I was like, I want something new and exciting. Ooh, a Bitty Fawn by Raven and Jade. I'll have to look that one up. She has some cute patterns. I think I only have one pattern from her. I have the Bitty Royal, the little horse. Little hair stuck. I have the little horse, and that's, I think, the only one I ever bought, but I should get more because she has some really cute stuff. Okay, so after round 2 of the body, it looks like this. It's all just flat with the picots sticking out, and then the next row you go around behind the picot so that they pop up. I'm hoping I didn't mess up. My stitch count was right. Bitty Fawn. I gotta look that one up. I bet it is so cute. Perry the Platypus. Ooh. I have the platypus patterns from Just a Mom Crocheting. I have the mini one, and then I have the snuggler one. And I think she makes them in the Perry the Platypus colors. Those are always cute. Finished a Max the Market Kitty. Yeah, I made 2 Max the Market Kitties this week. Made a black one and a pastel tie-dye one. I love that pattern. The Raven and Jade patterns do well for you. Yeah, I know the cow is so cute, and I've never made the cow. I've always wanted to do the cow. K-Pop Blue Tiger by Green Tree Frog. Yeah, I have been seeing a lot of those. I haven't seen the, is it a show or a movie? I don't even know. I haven't seen it yet, but I have been seeing the Blue Tiger, and it is always really cute. So hopefully it does well. Haven't made anything since before your market. Oh, that's exciting. Let me know when you do, because I will definitely share that when you get your shop up. Okay, let's see. Gotta get going on the next row here. I feel like I forgot something with this first picot. It's looking a little strange. Green frogs hatching animals sold really well this weekend. Oh, I've never made those either. Those are the ones that you make with the little egg with the button on it. Those are cute. Cute, cute. Yeah, my first picot here is looking a little odd. I did something strange. Oh, I don't want to frog it though. I think I forgot the slip stitch. Okay. Yeah, that's why I love the crochet community. Everybody supports each other. All right, we're frogging because I messed up. Can't talk and crochet. Yeah, I forgot the slip stitch. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Yeah, they are really cute. The little eggs, and I love all the different animals that you can make. I'll have to look into that. I might have to make a list. You guys are giving me all kinds of ideas. Get a sticky note. So we got Bitty Fawn from Raven Jade, and then the Green Tree Frog Hatching animals. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to make consistently, because now I'm not doing markets for the rest of the year. So like, I don't know if small things will sell really well online. So I don't want to like make a whole bunch of stuff and then have it forever. So I'm trying to find a balance of like made to order items and then stuff for PalmStreet. Okay. Back on track. Six of the Couch Brigade birds to the market. 4 of them sold. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, I want to make more of those for sure. I've only made the pigeon, and then I made the flamingo in the Feels Like Bliss. So that's exciting that you sold so many. I quit doing markets because I didn't like quit markets. I did all the farmers markets this summer because those did well for me last year. But all the markets, like the individually planned markets that I did around here last year, it just was so much time sitting there for not much profit. Like sitting there for 9 hours and making a couple $100 was really painful for me. So I just didn't feel like it was worth it. And like last year I did the Halloween market here in town, and my sister and I were so excited about it. We like decorated my whole table to be Halloween. We had lights and like cool spiderweb tablecloth things, and we dressed up as witches because everybody was supposed to dress up. And it just was like a big flop. It was a 2-day market. Like my town that I live in is really small. And it was a 2-day market, and the first day we made like $100, and then the second day we made a couple $100, and it just, all that work, it just wasn't worth it. I can make a couple $100 on PalmStreet in like 2 hours. So it just felt like a lot of work for not a lot of return, if that makes sense. So I love doing markets. We're planning on moving next year, hopefully back to Tennessee somewhere. And I'm hoping I can find some bigger markets to try. But here where I am in Wyoming, there just aren't a lot of big ones. And the big Christmas one I did last year here in town was not very fun. And then we did one in a town over, still in Wyoming. And that one was really fun, and it was just a day. But then this year they turned that one into a 2-day market, and I didn't want to do 2 days. So I just decided not to do that one either, and put all my effort into Etsy and PalmStreet and stuff like that. There are big ones over in Utah, but because I'm not a resident of Utah, it was really complicated to do it in a different state. I don't know if you guys have done it in different states, but it was way too much. So yeah. Yeah, I'd be willing to travel. Like Utah is, the big ones would be like an hour and a half, which I would totally be willing to do. But like I said, the rules and like switching states was complicated. And as far as going somewhere else in Wyoming, we're down in the corner of the state, so there's not really a lot of options. So yeah, that's the problem. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, unless we go to Utah, which we're right next to the Utah border. But yeah, I just couldn't figure out how to do it in a different state. Like, do you have to register your business in that state? And then some of them wanted specific insurance just for the market, and I wasn't sure what to do for that. Like, it just was really complicated in Utah for some reason. But yeah, I'm willing to travel. There's just nowhere to travel to because I'm in the middle of nowhere. If that makes sense. Do you guys have to get insurance for individual markets? I'd never seen that before. Let's see, 2 hours. Oh, nice. Family and friends where you could stay. You do have to get insurance. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how to go about that, but yeah, at this point with us moving soon, it wasn't really worth trying to figure it all out. Act insurance for a weekend. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, an hour and a half without a hotel, because any farther, then you're driving late at night. Yeah. And they're fun. Like, I really enjoyed the farmers markets, and some of those were really successful, and some of them were not, obviously. But I like the farmers markets because it's just an afternoon, and it's like people know about it every single week, so more people show up. And you're only there for like 4 hours, and you make about the same as those markets where I was sitting there for 9 hours or 2 days. So I really enjoyed the farmers markets. Yeah, where you live, things are close. That's what I'm hoping in Tennessee, because we're gonna be hopefully in like central Tennessee near Nashville. So I should have lots and lots of options. Don't have to have insurance at your main market. Yeah, you don't do those though. Yeah. Yeah, when I was reading those Utah markets, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is getting real complicated. There was something else about it too. I can't remember. I think it was the business, registering the business, because I'd have to register it with a whole nother state. It just was complicated to go to a different state, I guess, was my main thing. And those markets were a lot more expensive, and I had never been to them, so I was scared to sign up. But yeah, as far as this year, I didn't give up markets forever. I just kind of gave up on markets here until we move, and then I'll figure it out in a new place. And I've been having fun with PalmStreet, so that's working out. And then since I've been putting more effort into my Etsy again, it's been doing better. So trying to find a balance. Okay, so after you do row 3, go around the picots, then they stick out like that. Finally got it fixed. My first little picot here, I had forgotten to do the slip stitch, so it was just a little loop instead of the pointy little spike. You want to do PalmStreet when you have a minute to figure it out? Yeah, it is really really fun, and it's not too complicated. You do have to do most things with your phone, which I don't love. They're not super like computer friendly. They have some of it that transfers to a computer and they're working on it, but it's all phone based, which annoys me a little bit. But other than that, it's really not too bad. What helped me the most was just kind of going to other people's lives and hanging out and kind of watching what they did and what was successful. You definitely don't have time for complicated. Holy cow. 5 kids and a job. That's a lot. Hoping that T-Do is successful. Nice. I've never heard of T-Do. I don't even know what that is. Is it just like a kind of like Shopify or Etsy or something? I have a Shopify, but I haven't set it up yet. It's just, right now it just has my blog on it with my ancient free patterns. I moved all that over from WordPress, but I don't have the actual shop set up yet because talk about complicated, my goodness. I was like, I'll just stick with Etsy for now. Paying the fees to not have to deal with all the complicated stuff is worth it. Alright, so then we're on to the next. My camera's like backwards, it's weirding me out. We're on to the next round of picots. This one is a little more complicated with more counting, so I'll do my best to pay attention here. I'm making this guy with burlap blanket. It's one of the few colors of burlap blanket that I kept. It's one of the mysticals, so it's a little softer, but it still is just a little rough on the hands. But nobody else makes fun variegated colors. I need the other companies to start making the fun colors. I did, in one of my videos recently, I shared that Elise Voluto is coming out with some, they're unique variegated colors. I should get those this week, so I'm excited for those. I lost my spot. I'll need some help deciding what I want to make with the new Elise Voluto colors. I was kind of thinking dragons just because that's what I do, but something else could be fun. Nope, already messing up. All right. Increase. 1 picot. Three. Okay, I think we're on track still. Oh yeah, turtles. I love making the... Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a good day and get some rest. I can't wait for your video. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I like to make turtles with the tie-dye shells, so that could be cute if I can find good colors that go with the variegated colors. I like it. Turtles. Maybe I'll do a video of just making a bunch of stuff with all of them. Hello, Robin. Welcome in. Try not to get lost here. Crease. How's it going? Happy Monday. You're getting ads. Oh, I think my last live I had some major technical difficulties and they weren't turned on. But I do have it turned really low, so hopefully there's not a lot of ads. Bears might be good. Ooh, yeah. I just got the bear pattern from Snuggle Beans Crochet. Snuggle Beans? The like splooting ones, like the moose that I made recently. I got the bear, so that would be cute. I don't know if I'll have enough yarn to do one of those though. They're kind of big. I did not plan this out well. I just have a custom order for one, so I need to get it done. But yeah, once I get past this round of picots, I should be good. I've only had to frog once so far, so we're doing good, but now I'm lost. Okay, I think we're good. I definitely did pick a difficult one. Luckily, I've made it enough times that I kind of get it. If I go a long time without making one, I really have to focus, but... Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. How's it going? Okay. Everything is lining up. My stitch count is correct after the... I think the next round is the one that usually gets me, so we'll see how it goes. But, so that's after the second round of picots, so those ones are flat, and now we'll go around those to make those stick up. So, we're doing good. How's it going? Oh yeah, I have that funny thing that like tracks your comments and then it places you. So Carrie, you are level 1. I think if you type let me try it. I think if you type !level, then Botrix should come back and say something. Yeah, so I'm not chatting, so I don't have a level, but it's just like a fun ranking system for how much you chat. Bats were popular. Awesome. Yeah, I've been making a lot of bats. I have 3 that I've been stuck with for a little while now with my lives, so I was going to hold on to those till they sell. I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of Halloween stuff. And I don't know if it keeps track of the last live, if it keeps those points. There you go, Carrie, you're at level 1. It's a little delayed. And I don't remember who was in my last one. That one was so long ago, so I don't know if anybody's here. Yeah, it's just like kind of like a mod. it just kind of, I don't have it set up to do much, so he'll just pop in and say random stuff. Hi, Blair. Welcome. I know, last year I made a ton of Halloween stuff and I had it for a really long time. Like the pumpkins that I have are from last year. Nobody liked my pumpkins. I thought they were adorable. Okay. The chatty one. Yeah, you're the only one with a level so far, I think. Last time I went live, we had quite a few people with levels, though. I don't know how much you have to chat to get a level. I don't know much about it. They didn't sell it all. Yeah, that's what I'm so afraid of, getting stuck with the Halloween stuff, because I wanted to make a witch doll like my Wednesday doll from that Madeline Mako pattern, but I was afraid to get stuck with it. You don't have a level yet either. You should be close. I feel like you've been chatty. Got fuzz going up my nose. Hi, Blair. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What kinds of stuff do you make? That's great that you sold most of it. I've sold quite a bit of mine. I just have the bats and my scaredy cat and my my ghost dog with the sheet over it. I think I still have. You're level 7? Oh, that sucks. People are rude about your prices. There you go, Carla. You are level 1. Katrina, level 1. People are gaining on Carrie. Think we'll just have a holiday bin. Nice. That's what I did after Halloween last year. I did a Halloween bin that I kept, I think, every market after that. I took it to my Christmas markets and everything, and I just called it Halloween sale. And I actually sold quite a bit of it that way. Like around Christmas, people were buying little Halloween cats and stuff, so that did work. One, two, three, four, five. That sucks that people are rude about your prices. That definitely depends on your area, I think, and the types of markets. Like, I've definitely had people walk up and be like, $45 for a teddy bear. And it's like, you obviously don't understand how long that took to make and that it's handmade and all that stuff. Just takes finding the right customers. I try not to take it too seriously. You crochet amigurumi. That's awesome. Yeah. You're gonna lose your first place chattiness. I hate that I'm not looking at the camera, but the way I have my monitors set up, I have a monitor above my other one, so I can't, my little webcam is over here, and I can't put it on the monitor like you're supposed to, because then it blocks the other monitor. So, sorry I'm not looking at the camera. Next event is November 1st. Oh yeah, that makes sense, because nobody's gonna want it the day after Halloween. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, like the live. I think that helps boost it and get it out there, maybe. Oh. Like a rude comment to you? That's not very nice. Yeah, people don't understand those big dragons. I had 3, 4. Let me just count real quick. I might have messed up. 3. Ooh, I did something very wrong. I made one of those great big Winnie the Dragons from Red Mills Crochet, and it was huge. I did it with burnout blanket, and that was crazy big. So I had it priced at $125, and people would look at it and just be like, "What? For a stuffed animal?" But then I did eventually find somebody that didn't think that was weird, and she bought it. So oh boy, I have a mess. So this one, I did something wrong. Oh, yeah, they just don't understand. I've thought about having a sign like some people do, like why crochet is priced the way it is, just because people don't understand that it takes so much time and you're making it by hand. And it starts out as literal yarn and you're making it into a cute little thing that, yeah. 19 days to restock all the inventory I sold on Saturday. No pressure. Yeah, you got this. 19 days is a good amount of time, though. You can do it. Batch make stuff that's faster. It's all about finding the right people who truly appreciate our time, effort, and craft. Exactly. And if they don't understand the prices, then they're not the right people. Yeah, it is. It is tough to get them to understand for sure. Okay. I gotta count here. I did something very wrong. Right there. Right there. Found it. Okay. I'm probably scaring people away from my pattern doing this. It's really not super complicated, but you do have to pay attention. I don't recommend talking and trying to do it, but it is not too difficult if you are focused. I am making a horned lizard. Here in Wyoming, we call them horny toads. They're just like little spiky lizards. It's my own pattern. I wrote the pattern. It should be linked in the description, hopefully, if I did everything right. So this is his back with his little spikes, and then I have all his little feet made already. It's a low sew pattern. But yeah, getting all the little spikes in the right place takes a little concentration, but once you finish that row, then it's easy from there. So now I should be able to just cruise along here. Hi from Oregon. Awesome. Welcome. Oregon is such a pretty place. I'm in Wyoming, in the desert. The high desert, I think they call it. We're at 7,000 feet. And it already snowed here. It snowed on Saturday night, I think. I'm not ready for winter, but it's coming fast. I was hoping the dogs would show up behind me. That's why I have the camera off center, but they're all napping. They're actually all right here. They're just over on this side. All three of them. What else are you guys working on? What other patterns can I write down that I haven't tried? Or are there any patterns you guys would like me to try? See how it goes? Yeah, she is. She was actually being quite annoying when I was trying to set up the stream. She was bugging me, and I was like, I'm trying to focus on this. And now she's passed out. She wore herself out. She's laying over here. All three of them are just passed out over here. Maybe they'll wake up in a bit. Sleepy puppies. Yeah, she's funny. She's like, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you just sitting there? Okay, this round we're adding the legs. He's gonna start actually looking like something. I want to do another free pattern video soon. So I made a list of free patterns I want to try. Your dogs are not there barking like me. I had a delivery driver pull up earlier and they all went nuts, and my boyfriend is sleeping, so I gotta keep him quiet. You made the hummingbird yesterday. He's cute, but you decided he needed wings. Oh, I bet that's so cute. You should tag me in a picture or send me a picture on Instagram. I want to see it with wings. I bet that's adorable. That does sound cute. The hummingbirds have been quite successful for me so far. I'm liking that pattern a lot. I want to make the cardinal next. That one's really cute. And then maybe the bluebird. We have bluebirds here. The mountain bluebirds. But with wings, I bet that is really cute. Make sure I'm on the right leg and I don't put his tail off the side of his body or something. Be funny. But yeah, the hummingbird is real cute. The last one I made, I did a purple throat. Here in Wyoming, we have a hummingbird called a black-chinned hummingbird, and it, in the right light, it's actually like a gorgeous deep purple. So I made one with a purple throat. So pretty. I want to make the little ducks from Just a Mom Crocheting too. I just got that pattern and it is so cute. Oh, the beak. Yeah. I'm sure your wings are so cute. Yeah, the beak is tricky. I noticed, because I made 3 the other day all in a row, and my first one, the beak was really floppy, and I think my chains were too loose. So I think if you do tight chains and then try to keep your, I don't know if they're single crochets or slip stitches going back down, but try to keep those kind of tight. And you don't want it too tight to where the beak like curls up, but kind of finding a balance where your stitches are kind of tight. I think that helped my second one. The beak didn't fall over as easily. But you definitely don't want to do it too tight where it's a curl, because going back down a chain can make it curl too. So definitely a balance with that. Okay, I'm gonna tie all my little leg ends together here. Welcome in. You're not too late. I don't even know how long I've been on. Where does it tell me? Oh, it's almost been an hour. That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, definitely. Just kind of experiment with it and see what works. I think there's a delivery guy here, so hopefully the dogs don't go nuts. I'm just working on a horny toad, so we're starting to look like something here. He's got his little legs, his little spikes. Getting there. Hi. Welcome. I was assuming you were napping. How are you feeling? Are you blue because you're a mod? Are you automatically a mod? I didn't put that in there. I think so. I must have put you in somewhere. Hi, hi. I don't like that I can't play music. It's so quiet. Read your comment. Which one? I think I read them all. The one that says, what are you crocheting? I read that one. I am crocheting a horny toad. Yeah, I answered it. She must have missed it. I'm crocheting a little horny toad. It's my own pattern. So this is his body with his little legs. I know, it's so quiet and weird, but if you play music, then you can't monetize it, which is sort of the point. I need to see if there's like a royalty-free thing that I can do. I don't know. But yeah, it's just kind of weird and quiet in here. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's okay. Be quiet. You're okay. You like chill lives like this though. Yeah, I like this too, where it's just kind of relaxed and easygoing. F. It's okay. I can't get into this stitch. You're crocheting a hooded baklava. Baklava? I don't know how you say that. Yeah, there you go. You guys. Oh, no, I didn't read the one about the ghost pattern. I don't even see that. How far? By Blair. I don't see that one. Yeah, the last one from you I see is, it just says, what are you crocheting? Sorry. Ask again. I don't see that one. I don't know why it's not showing up. Yeah, I don't see it on there. Bring your own music. Yeah, so you guys will just have to play music in your own house, and I'll just be over here in silence. What was your question about the ghost pattern? Bring your own music. I like that. I'll have to start putting that in my descriptions for the videos. BYOM. I did want to ask you guys, what kinds of videos would you like to see from me? I'm trying to plan some stuff in advance. We're going on a vacation in a little bit, so I need some videos I can record that take like a day or something. I did the like how many cats can I crochet in a day? And then I was thinking about doing like a make everything tie-dye video. And then what else was I thinking? Oh, I have the Elise Voluto, that new yarn coming, so I was gonna do a video about that. But do you guys like the color videos, like where people are like make everything blue or make everything rainbow, or I don't know what types of videos you guys like? I don't see all the comments either. The ghost pattern is really cute. Is that? Yeah, I see that comment. And it looks like you leveled up. Market makes and how much I charge. I have quite a few of those already. And like I said earlier, I'm not doing markets for the rest of the year, so oh, thank you, all the videos. So I'm trying not to like make a bunch of market type stuff just because I don't know if I'll be able to sell it online and I don't want to get stuck with it. But I do have several of those market videos already posted with how much I charge. I've been wanting to do a scrap video. I just don't know if I have enough scraps, because the way I do, there's Wednesday. She finally made an appearance back there. That's Wednesday. I keep leaning the wrong way. That's Wednesday back there. But yeah, I have a little scrap bin. Most of it is burnout blanket. But the way I typically do my yarn is I keep buying the same colors, so I use up the scraps and then switch to the next skein, if that makes sense. So I don't have a lot of scraps, but I love scrap videos, so might have to come up with a way to have more scraps. You love a good color video, work your way through the rainbow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, do all the colors, that could be fun. Video where I try new patterns. I do have a list of free Instagram patterns that I've never made. I'm gonna do that soon. So let me write down scrap video and the color videos. Okay, I like the color videos because those are something I could do. Let me show you guys my scraps because I don't think it's much. Alright, so this is my little scrap bin. And like I said, it's mostly burlap because I got rid of my burlap. So it's just little bits I have left. So like some of them are so tiny. What would you do with that? I don't even know. That looks like baby bear. Oh, and then I have two little dragon horns in here that I made a long time ago. That's interesting. Alright, maybe we'll do a scrap video. Could be fun to try to use this. I just don't know if people would buy what I make out of these because they would be kind of goofy. I have a scrap octopus that I've had forever. Got some like glittery colors in here. Can't really see it. But yeah, maybe there's enough to do a video in there. A little burnout blanket scrap video. Pick an animal and make different patterns out of that animal. Oh, a scrap basket and combine it with cotton. That could be cool. That's a good idea because it's burlap, so it's thicker. Turtle shells. I like all of those ideas. Okay, let's see. Turtles scrap basket. I like the basket idea. Definitely would be colorful. Turtle shells, yeah, that's a good idea because then you could match it with a color that goes with it. Try your ghost pattern. Yeah, I can look it up and see, possibly. Can't make any promises, but I will look it up after this live. All right, where are we at here? Pick an animal and make different patterns out of that animal. I like that idea. Probably have to buy a bunch of patterns. Thank you. I have 3 dogs. The black one, her name is Wednesday. And then they all left me. We have a German Shepherd named Angel. And then we have an Australian Shepherd named Heifer. You have a YouTube video tutorial and an Etsy pattern for 47 cents. Oh, awesome. Everybody go check out the ghost pattern on sale. I don't know if I will make it just because I'm trying not to make too many Halloween things because I don't want to get stuck with them. Because I don't have any more markets. And it's almost getting to where shipping things, it's not going to make it in time for Halloween. So I don't know if I will be able to make it, but I will definitely check it out. Christmas patterns. I definitely do want to do a Christmas. I want to do a free pattern Christmas video, and then I want to do a paid pattern Christmas video, kind of like I did for Halloween. So yeah, I will definitely be looking into Christmas patterns. I probably won't get that done in the next couple weeks, but I will definitely do it before Christmas. You got a bone. She got a bone to chew on. You like the idea of making the same animal and comparing? Yeah, that's a good idea for sure. Kind of like a pattern roundup of all the different patterns. I have seen people do those, like Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet did one about turtles, and she had so many turtles, she's still stuck with some of those turtles that she made. So I'd be afraid of being stuck with like 30 ferrets or something. Send me some of your patterns. Absolutely. If you want to send me some, I can't promise when they'll be in a video or anything like that, but you can definitely send me some if you'd like. My email should be in the description, so. And yeah, if it's something I can work into a video, I'll definitely give you a shout out and all that stuff. But like I said, I can't make any promises of when it will show up in a video. You have a German Shepherd and Australian Shepherd, Lovey and Plushy patterns. What? Those sound adorable. You just got a German Shepherd puppy. Oh my gosh. Puppyhood is hard. Yes. I had not had a puppy for a very, very long time until we got Wednesday last year. She just turned 1 in July. So we got her as I think she was 10 weeks old when we got her. And yes, that is rough. That is a rough time. Good luck. I bet he is adorable though. Da, da, da. Different kinds of patterns. Do you have any idea of what patterns you'd like? I don't have any videos planned at the moment, so I don't have like a specific type of pattern that I'm looking for. Fuzz. But yeah, I can look you. Do you have an Etsy? I can look you up later and see. I don't mind paying for patterns that I want. I don't mind at all. So I can look up your shop later. The German Shepherd and the Australian Shepherd sounds adorable. Pick a designer and showcase only her patterns. I have been wanting to do that because I have a ton of Madeline Mako patterns, and I have a ton of Just a Mom crocheting patterns, and then I have a bunch of Chez Du Cotton. I don't know how to say their name, but yeah, I have been wanting to do one like that. All right, we're totally lost here. The crafty jersey. Send us, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I will definitely look you up and let you know. Thank you, thank you. We love that idea about the picking a designer. It is a good idea because I could also do Snuggle Beans crochet because I just got all those splooting patterns. I have the moose, the bear, the deer, the fox, and the wolf. So that would be a fun one. Those are bigger. I also have her unicorn. So that would work. Yeah, I like those ideas. I like it, I like it. Write that down too. I'm gonna need a bigger sticky note for all the ideas. I like it, I like it. I'm gonna end up with so many patterns. Especially if I do the pick an animal and make a bunch of patterns. I was actually going through my patterns the other day and I really don't have that many patterns. I just really started buying patterns this year, so I always just kind of bought one here and there and made up my own. Yeah, they are bigger, like that moose I made. I wish she had like a mini splooting body because they are rather big, but they are so cute. Yeah, I think the moose, I made the moose with Premier Basix Chenille, I think, and it took 2 skeins of the main color. Crafty jersey, you leveled up to level 1. Exciting. I just lost my place again. Every time I look up, I lose it. A bunny snuggler pattern with overalls. Oh yeah, you're good. If you want to send me an email so I have it, that's perfect. And I will definitely look up your shop. You're good. No pressure. I'm trying to think if I've seen a bunny with overalls. Yeah, I can't think of a snuggler one. I think I'm doing really strange things here. Thank you. Trying to think. I think, does Madeline Mako have a cute little bunny with overalls, but it's not a snuggler. It's like one of those old style with the really long legs and arms. It's cute. I think it's a bunny. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know of a snuggler though. I can't think of a snuggler with. I can't think of who does the really cute bunny. I think I saw Pretty in Pate. Pretty in Pate, is that? I think I saw her make a bunny with overalls that was really cute. I can't remember if it was a snuggler, but the overalls were like made out of worsted weight yarn. Yeah. Have you done like a search on Etsy I'm trying to think. Pretty in Paint does. I saw it in her YouTube video. Hi, Tana. Welcome in. She made a bunny. It was a long time ago, and I'll never remember. It almost feels like it was a Raven and Jade pattern. Let me do some research here. Oh, it is. It's a Raven and Jade pattern. It's not a snuggler, though. She has the overalls separately. Is it a snuggler? No, it's a plushie. Look at Raven and Jade. That's as close as I can come. But hers is really cute, and you might be able to leave it unstuffed. So check out Raven and Jade, because that bunny is adorable, and I thought about getting it. But yeah, the Raven and Jade one I just looked up, you might be able to leave it unstuffed, and it would be real cute. But the overalls are in like a cotton or a worsted weight, so they might be quite a project. But it's just the cutest little bunny. Oh my. Yeah, adorable. She sells the overalls pattern separately, it looked like, so you might be able to use that for the snuggler pattern that you have. It might fit over like a Mama Made Minis snuggler. They have a cute bunny. Those custom orders like that where it's like something that you can't find a pattern for, those are always so tough. Crochet for the wee ones. That's a fun name. 1, 2, 3. Okay, decreasing next. I'll try to remember that. I want to look this up. Crochet for the wee ones. Oh. Oh, that one is very cute. Very expensive. Very cute though. That one looks like it would be a lot less work because the overalls are built into the bunny instead of like a whole bunny body and then the overalls separately. That one is cute. A little bit expensive, but very cute. Cozy Crochet by Tasha. Yeah, she has some cute stuff too, for sure. It's gonna take me all day to make this horny toad. What other things can I make with my little scraps that you think people would buy? Because gotta be able to sell this stuff. Alright, we're almost done with the body. Yeah, it does look like a good one. It looks really cute. And like I said, less work because the overalls are actually built into it, which is nice. The Raven and Jade one, the overalls would be quite a project. But yeah, it is real cute. And maybe if you, sometimes if you favorite it or put it in your cart, they'll send you a coupon. You might get a little bit off. Dang it. Sent me an email. Thank you. I will make sure I find it. Thank you, thank you. And I have it written down. I will look you up when we're done here. I want to get this horny toad done so that I can get it packed up and shipped out of here. But thank you so much. I'm excited to look through your patterns. Ooh, a scrappy bear. That would be cute. I have a scrappy bunny pattern. Scrappy bear would be cute too. I did something weird. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. Gotta start dinner. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Friday for the PalmStreet. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a big one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, I just recently started watching Tammy from The Crafty Mompreneur. I love her stuff. That's awesome. I'll have to see what pattern she uses, because that would be perfect. Scrappy little bear. I do have a little scrappy bunny pattern, but the bunny it's pretty big, so I'd need some bigger scraps, I think. But yeah, that's a good idea. Write it down. Bear. Okay, perfect. Love it. Her bear is big. Stitches by Patty has a small bear. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna need all the sticky notes. Stitches by Patty. I've watched her some too. I think I've fallen behind on her most recent stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like Tammy a lot. I found her recently because she tagged me in a video, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I love her. I'm gonna start watching her. So I watch all her stuff now too. All right, we're done with something. So here's my little, everything all covered up here. My little horny toad body. Gotta close it up and stuff it, and then we'll add the tail off here. Then we just gotta make the head, sew it on the front. Almost done, sort of. Probably sew this up and then stuff it. You guys are making me excited to make scrappy things. I don't know if any of my colors go together. He'll be real scrappy. Real random. Thank you. Yeah, so far the few patterns that I've come out with are like more realistic wildlife type stuff that is found around here. So I have a weasel pattern. It's a snuggler, and then I have a bighorn sheep, and then the horny toad, a pelican, and a squirrel. But yeah, I like the more realistic wildlife type stuff. I was thinking this morning though, this guy ends up so big. I need to make like a mini version. Because these lizards are actually not very big in real life. They're pretty tiny. Okay, where's my stuffing? There's Heifer back there. Hi, Journey. I can't wait to use up this box of polyfill that I bought. It has like itty bitty little pieces, so as you use it, it just goes everywhere, and it's just terrible. I've never had a box that was like that. Like in the bottom of my bag that I keep it in, there's like a literal pile of little teeny tiny pieces. Hard to find realistic patterns. It is more tough to make them realistic. And a lot of the really popular patterns are the ones that are not realistic at all, like just kind of blobby things like the leggy frog and the Mabel chicken, and I just don't think that way. Like when I go to make a pattern, I see all the details of the animals instead of like the general shapes. But it is tricky to make it into crochet form. Put that right there. Is that right? Yeah. Lazy dogs. Alright, so now he's all stuffed, closed up. We'll just crochet the tail off the back and then make the head. Oh, my phone was saying it was raining. I was like, it's not raining. All right, on to the tail. Let's see here. Maybe when I get back from vacation, I'll start going live more regularly, since this is only my second time going live. It is fun, and I want to do it more often. I just go live on PalmStreet so often now. But this is fun because it's more laid back. Alright, gotta get to the tail. Yeah, they're fun, and I think I have the stuff, the software or whatever figured out now, so hopefully I can. I think if I did it more often, I would remember how to get it all set up, so shouldn't be bad. Might lose my voice though. Oops. That's small, right? Yeah, lives are fun. For sure. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is anybody else working on anything fun? I can't wait to look up the little bitty fawn from Rita and Jade. I can't remember if I've seen that one. It just sounds so cute. Dogs. Seven. And 10. I can't wait for the new dog pattern from Poggy's Place. I can't wait for that one to come out. I don't have the puppy pack yet, but I might buy it now. Oh, the Poggy's Place kitties. So I do have the Poggy's Place kitties one, and I haven't made those yet. And then I can't wait for the dogs with the little beds and everything. So those might be my new obsession. Maybe I'll do a video of Poggy's Place, because those are all real cute. And Stacy Makes just put a pattern tester call out for a little dachshund she designed. I'm excited about that one. Anything black and tan, I want it. Is that bone chewing so loud back there? You have your first market on October 25th. That's exciting, like your first ever. That will be fun right before Halloween. Typing up a pattern into Canva. Nice. What pattern are you working on? The little Poggy's Place kitties are so cute though. I have that pattern and I've been wanting to make them. I think I want to do like a made to order listing on Etsy for the Poggy's Place kitties and the Poggy's Place puppies. Well, that's exciting. Good luck at your market. I hope it goes well. Little wiener dogs. Wiener dogs are fun. Cane Corso Mastiff. Grand puppy is a Mastiff. Mastiffs are so cute. I'm trying to think. Daisuke Crochet. I don't know how to spell it. I think she has a lot of dog patterns. I don't know if she has a Mastiff. Let me see. I don't know how to spell it. Daisuke. Ah, we're on to something. I hate the search on Etsy. It never takes you where you want to go. That wasn't a thing. Let me see. I don't know how to spell it. That's the problem. Oh, I was spelling it right. I don't know know if she has an Etsy. Oh, her little pug is adorable. I don't see a Mastiff. Dang it. She's got lots of pugs. Pugs and a French Bulldog and a Bull Terrier and a Jack Russell Terrier. No. No Mastiff. That's the only one I can think of that does realistic dogs. Yeah. I had somebody ask me to make a bulldog, and I just feel like a bulldog would be pretty tricky. Ugh. Yeah, the dachshund is so cute. So yeah, sorry, I don't know about a Mastiff pattern. That would be a really cute one to make though. What dog pattern does Crochet by Jenna uses a dog pattern? I don't know who it's by, but that's a really nice realistic dog, and I think there's different breeds, but I don't know the pattern designer. So that's not very helpful. You don't want to offend anyone, but it's a doll based off of a person. That's cool. Dolls are cool. The first doll I ever made was the Wednesday doll, and I had a lot of fun with that one. Keep looking. Maybe we can find something. Yeah, just adjust it. Yeah, I don't like some kind of bulldog or even a pug, and just kind of change it so it looks bigger. Like a big dog. But yeah, all those dogs are real wrinkly and detailed. Working on a pattern ebook of dog breeds, so you'll add Mastiff to your list. Awesome. They are very cool. Yeah, I don't know who that dog pattern is by. I think LA Crochet has used the dog pattern that I'm thinking of too. LA Crochet and Crochet by Jenna have both made custom dogs with this pattern that I'm thinking of, but I have no idea who the pattern is by. So I am so helpful, I am sorry. But maybe go look through their video thumbnails and see if you can find a dog, and then see if they link the pattern in it. It's been a while since I've seen either of them make one. Our gorgeous doggy. Love it when you type on your phone. It just comes through as gibberish. Alright, we got the tail started off there. It looks kind of funny right now. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that helps. I know I've seen them make like huskies and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I looked it up at some point and there was like different breeds, but hopefully I'm not just totally remembering that wrong. But it's definitely a cute dog body. I think it's kind of big though. That's why I haven't really made many dogs, because it's not like a cat where you can make a cat and I don't know. Cats are just, they all look the same, just different colors. But dogs, they're all totally different. I love dogs. Obviously, I'm a dog person, but crocheting dogs is more complicated than just a cat. Some more level 1s. I haven't seen any level 2s yet. I don't know how much you have to comment to get to level 2. Yeah, well there you go. The dog body I'm thinking of is pretty big. I just don't know if they have a Mastiff version. But the Daisuke crochet, let me send you the, she has some really cute ones. They're just not specific. I think that's, yeah. So this is on Instagram. And then, so look her up on Instagram, and then she has a website with her patterns, and they're really cute dogs. So maybe you can make that work. The bulldog and just make it bigger or something. Okay. Almost done with the tail here. Yeah. Her little, I think it's the pug, is so cute. Yeah, they are cute. She does a good job. They're very realistic. It's almost been 2 hours and I'm just barely getting this body done. It's funny how much longer things take when you're chatting. I think this one is plastic eyes, not embroidered, so that should be faster. Make sure. Plastic, yes, so that's nice. Plastic are way faster than embroidering. Okay, we got the tail done. Just the head. Oh, perfect. There you go. They are very cute and very similar to the bigger versions of those dogs. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so here we have a little body, tail on there. So then we just make the head and we'll sew it onto the front and then he is all done. Almost there. Fuzzies everywhere. Okay. The head. Okay, the head is not quite as complicated as the body, so hopefully we can do it without frogging. Now is when we notice the lack of music. So quiet. Yeah. She finally gave up on the bone and passed out again. They're funny. She's sleeping. They're all in here sleeping again. Wednesday's a little over that way and Heifer's right underneath me. They go through little spurts throughout the day where they get up and play with some stuff for a while and then they all pass out again. What a life. They are cute. Okay. Better get a stitch marker on here before we get lost. Oh, she's rolling around. Our dogs have been trying to adjust to our new sleep schedule where my boyfriend sleeps all day and then he works at night. So I've kind of shifted from going to bed at 10-ish, getting up in the morning. I go to bed at like 1 a.m. and get up really late in the morning. So they've been trying to figure us out. They're like, why do we just sleep all day? Stays up all night, sleeps all day, yeah. I think I read somewhere that dogs are supposed to sleep like 16 hours a day, so it makes sense that they sleep a lot. Pocket Pup by The Girl Who Knots. I think I just put that on my list for my free pattern video. I'm pretty sure. Because it sounds familiar. It is so cute. Is it as fast and cute as it looks? Yeah, that's the one I have saved. They're so cute. They're so tiny. I love that one. I haven't done it yet. Yeah. I have that on my list to do in a free pattern video. It looks so fast and cute. I think I even have some of those little plastic noses. So cute. Nice. Yeah, I have that one on my list. For sure. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Am I live on more than one platform right now? No, I'm just on this one. Is it laggy or something? I'm just on YouTube, or it should be. I was messing with my settings before I went live and I was afraid I messed it up. I did notice that PalmStreet lets you now connect to YouTube, so you can stream on YouTube and PalmStreet at the same time. I didn't really understand it though, because if you're on YouTube, you can't buy from, like, you can't purchase through PalmStreet, so you're just watching somebody sell stuff, but you can't participate. You can only chat. So I thought that was a little weird, but oh, you're not seeing the comments? Somebody else says they weren't seeing comments either. I don't know why that would be, because I had it set up to show the comments, I think. But other people are seeing them, right? Can you guys see the comments? Hopefully. Maybe I really did mess it up. Yeah, it should just be on YouTube as far as I know. I'm going through a separate thing. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Watch it, because you can't have PalmStreet. How come you can't have PalmStreet? I know people outside of the US can't do PalmStreet. Okay, good. Yeah, so I don't know why you can't see the comments. That's strange. Very strange. But yeah, so that would be nice for people to be able to watch if you can't have PalmStreet. That makes sense. Too many apps, you just haven't downloaded it. Gotcha. All right. Well, maybe it wouldn't let me edit the one for Friday. It won't let me change it to add YouTube to one that I already set up, I guess. But the next ones I'll set up so that they can be on YouTube also. I'll start doing that. I did notice that it does bring in some crazy people. I was watching Crochet Crafts by Jana, and she has it set up to do the YouTube thing, and she was getting some crazy people from YouTube. So I'd have to have a mod to boot those people out. But yeah, that's a good idea, especially for people outside of the US that can't have PalmStreet either. So that's a good idea. I understand having too many apps. Now I have to remember what size. Oh, that must be it. Yeah. Because when you're on PalmStreet, you are vertical. And yeah, for some reason that brings in the crazies. Yeah, so I'll have to have that set up to have people watching the comments, because poor Jana was having a struggle. You can't see comments on your iPad? That's weird. Yeah, I haven't gone live on YouTube enough yet to know all the ins and outs. Hi, Avery. I'm good. How are you? Okay, we're starting the picos. Gotta focus. I'm on the short shelf that brings them in. Gotcha, that makes sense. Because it's more of a short thing than like a long form video type situation. That makes sense. 7. That makes sense. But yeah, I'll have to try that. My next one on Friday is going to be a great big crazy live, so I think that would be too much to have with YouTube anyway. That would overwhelm me. But what's your deal? The next one I will set up for YouTube, and we'll see how that goes. Because it would be fun to have people in there that can't do the actual PalmStreet thing. That makes sense. They had the option to stream on Facebook, and I was like, no. Talk about crazies. Facebook is just full of scammers. Okay. Almost done with this guy. Just gotta remember what size eyes to put in there, and then last few details. Oops. I think it's supposed to snow here again on Wednesday, and I just don't want I don't want snow. I'm not excited. Cannot get this. Go. After this horny toad, I think I'm all caught up on custom orders, and then I'm going to finish painting all my eyes for the live on Friday. And then I got to figure out something for a video for Friday. Nice, my stitch count worked out on that one. So there's my crazy little guy. Doesn't look like much yet, but he will get there. So we're gonna do the eyes now. Actually, we do the eyes after the next row. So one more row and then we'll add the eyes. Let's see, what size eyes? 14. Okay, that sounds good. I want some more coffee. That sounds yummy. What am I crocheting at the moment? I am making my little horned lizard, horny toad pattern. So I have the body and the tail all done over here. And then this is the head. Oops. And so once I finish the head, we'll just sew it on this body and then he'll be all done. I have a custom order on Etsy right now, so trying to keep up with those. So that's what I'm working on. The pattern should be linked in the description, otherwise it's just in my Etsy. We have horny toads here in Wyoming, so I wanted to make a pattern because they're so cute. They're cute little lizards. Then after this one, I will be caught up on my custom orders. Seems like every time I finish the last one and I'm like, yay, no more orders for a minute, I instantly get another order. Happens every time. It's funny that way. Okay, so there's his little head. Still looking pretty crazy. Put his eyes in. That eye has a huge scratch. Yeah, the little horny toads are wild here. And they're just little. They're only like this big. And when I was a kid, we used to catch them. And they're like soft. Their bellies are so soft. But then they have like little spikes on their back. They are very cute. What's happening? No one's touching you. What's your deal? Why are you grumpy? Why are you grumpus? Dogs are weird, man. But yeah, we have horny toads in the wild here. There's a huge scratch on this eye. Can't get it. Okay, throw that one away. It's okay. I always hate it when they sell eyes like all in a thing like this and they are all scratched. These ones are so scratched. There's a good one. Okay. I feel like my video is super delayed. I hope it's not as delayed for you guys as it is on my little thing here. Alright, so there's the eye placement. This camera being backwards is really messing with my brain. Okay, so we're gonna stick those in. Okay, they're attached, and then I like to do little eyebrows to make it look more like a reptile. So I do that while I still have the head unstuffed because I hate sewing and like pulling stuffing out all over the place. So I usually add the eyebrows while I still have the back of the head open. See, this is the back, so I'll just add his little eyebrows real quick. So obviously no eyebrow, and then just do a little lizard eyebrow. I just kind of do 2 passes on each side, and then just kind of gives it that little grumpy look. Little grumpy lizard. And then I tie it on the inside. And then you don't have to do that after you stuff it. And then he has one more thing surface crocheted around here to make his little mouth after we close him up. So not quite done. They can be tricky, especially I can't remember which ones you got from me. If you got if they have backs like, if they have these white backs from Amazon, those aren't too bad to do by hand. But if they have the big plastic, like harder plastic ones, those are can be pretty tricky. I actually have, look at this. I have this tool. So my boyfriend actually made this one for me, but what is her name? Ooh, I'm drawing a blank. Not white. So the yellowish ones are a lot harder. So I use this for those. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I cannot think of her name, but down in my description, I should have linked towards the bottom my safety eye tool. She has an Etsy where you can order these. They're not too expensive, or she also has a tutorial on her Instagram if you want to make one yourself. Just buy one of these wood clamps and then drill a hole in it. But these help you scrunch it down. But some of them you can do by hand. You can get down on the floor and like push it really hard with your thumbs. It is possible. They can be a little tricky though. Oh, there you go. He should be able to help you make one then. I cannot think of her name. Oh, Crojo Mojo. Crojo Mojo's Instagram. She has a tutorial for how to make them. But so all I did was I put a little furniture foot felt pad here that's sticky on the back. So this is what the side that the eye touches. And then you just drill a hole in the other side for the back to go through. And then you just clamp it down. So your husband should be able to help you do that. But yeah, just a piece of felt on this side and then drill a hole. And then you can clamp it down. Super easy. But yeah, or even give it to your husband to push it down. My boyfriend can do it with just his thumbs. But yeah, they're not too terrible. And some of them I can do by hand easily. Just depends on the size. I think the 25mm ones are a little harder. But yeah, it's Crojo Mojo that has the tutorial and she sells them. Hi, is everybody waking up? Everybody's busy again. The eyes I got from What's Up Cupcake. These great big ones. I got 35mm, and look how big the backs are. So these backs of the eyes are actually so big they don't fit in my clamp because the hole's not drilled big enough. So when I made my big dragon the other day, or my stitch, I had to get on the floor and manhandle them. Ooh, that will be so cute. Big blue eyes. Ooh, I love it. I want to see it. You gotta tag me or send it to me. That will be so cool. Love it. What are you doing back there? Being silly. Silly, silly. Alright, almost done. Yeah, the 35mm. And then the backs of the eyes are like ginormous. I was like, oh man, I need a new tool. I haven't decided what to make with those yet. I think I used 35mm on my stitch, and then I used the 30mm on my dragon. Okay, we're done with this part. Why are you so grumpy? Okay, just gotta stuff it and then put the little mouth on. There's those teethers. What are we doing, Goonies? You see her teeth? Just sitting there cheesing upside down. Just the cheese and be nice. I know. I know. What do you want? What do you want? Silly. Let me finish this. We're almost done. Oh boy. I'm getting busy. Okay. Do the little mouth. Alright. Where are we at here? You guys can't see what I'm doing at all. Just surface crocheting around the front of his face to give him a mouth. We got the eyes on, and we did little eyebrows, and working on his little face spikes in his mouth. That's about it. All the dogs are awake behind me. Not too much going on. Making some funny noises back there. So after I get this mouth on, we're just gonna sew this head to the body, and then he is all done. Thank you. Adding the little mouth is my favorite part because then it actually looks like a lizard. It just gives him that little detail and a couple spikes on his face here. Makes him look like a little lizard. Little head spikes are always goofy, but I love him. Let's see. Let's tie these ends inside. Oops. Thank you. Yes, I have. I've actually been twice. We went with a couple friends 2 years ago, I think, in December. And we went to the main Big Island, and then we went to Maui. And did all kinds of fun stuff, snorkeling and hiking, and it was very fun. Alright, so now we're just gonna sew his head to the body, and then he is all done. It is beautiful for sure. We actually talked about trying to move there, but we just don't think that's very realistic. But yeah, we loved it. It is absolutely worth it. Uh-oh, are you getting busy? Wednesday's awake. Can I sew this head on and then we'll be done? Oh my. Hi. He's saying hi to everybody. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? Oh boy. So you said, Mom, it's time to get up and do stuff. Alright. Sew this guy together. Hey, hey, Angel. Angel. Shh. Gotta be quiet. They're like, be quiet. What? Did you make your Ami sticks? No, actually, these ones I got as a Christmas present from my sister. And then Carla is crafty. She left a little bit ago, but she sent me some. She made me these ones. And she's hopefully getting her shop up. So I will start sharing that when she gets that going. I have never made any. But yeah, they're fun. So I'm not sure where the stitch ones are from. I have a couple places linked in my description. And then these are Carla is Crafty. Guys. Hey. Hey. Angel. Angel. I know. It's so hard. It's so hard. You gotta be quiet. Thank you. Yeah, and I use them all the time. I used to use knitting needles, but they were like 18-inch knitting needles. So they were crazy long. Hey, stop. Hey, Angel, quit. Quit. Chill out. They're in play mode, apparently. Oh yeah, she has a whole bunch. She does. I've also seen people are starting to make like mini ones that are just little and short, which I thought was cool. But yeah, What's Up Cupcake has a bunch of really cute ones. Characters and stuff like that. Hi, baby. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I know. She says, Mom, be done. Be done. I know. Can you give me just a couple minutes? Can you do that? Thank you. You should see her face sitting next to me. Just like, Mom. Mom. You're a goofball. I gotta finish this guy. I gotta finish him. She's like really trying to understand me right now. Yeah, for teeny tiny stuff, I want to get some mini ones. I can't remember who I saw that had those. Hi. Hi. But I thought that was a cool idea to make short little ones. I hear ya. Dad probably hears you too. Yeah, and I've looked into making them myself, but I've already started too many other crafts. I don't need to add another one. I'm making stitch markers and I'm making eyes, and it's getting a little excessive over here. Stop. We'll go in a minute. Can you just give me a second? I know, you're so violent. My dog is a dork. Aren't you? Yeah, she's yelling at me. I am almost done with this guy. Almost done. No, just give me just a second. I'm almost done. I know it. She's like, Mom, you're just sitting there talking to yourself. All right, tie a knot and then we're done. You're a goofball. You're a goofball. I know, just give me just a second. Just a quick second. I'm almost done. Okay. Oop. Just a second. He says right now. Right now. Okay, guys. This guy is done. Here he is. Wednesday's very impressed. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? You're so silly. Alright, well that's pretty much all I wanted to do for this video. I was just kind of chat while I finish this guy. And Wednesday is clearly over it. So I gotta go take them outside. Yeah, we're way more fun than that stuff. Boring. But yeah, he's all done and adorable. I'm ready to ship off to my customer. So that is my little horny toad pattern. Yeah, she's like, you're done. Let's go play. So yeah, I will probably get off here and take her outside to run around. Yeah, she does definitely need to go outside. So I'm gonna get out of here, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, yes, thank you for hanging out. When I get back from vacation, I will try to schedule some lives so I do this more often because this was fun. And I do have a PalmStreet on Friday. If you want to bookmark that, it's going to be a big fun one if you have PalmStreet. I won't be able to link that one to my YouTube, but I'll start linking them to YouTube after that one. Level 2, I think you are our first level 2. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time or in PalmStreet. And yeah, bye. See if I can figure out how to end it. See you Friday. I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Bye bye.